now on, just do what I do, right? Just go where I go and pay attention to your safety. Safety is number one. And we've got to move fast. We've got to be like ninjas, right? I'm pretty sure that I am the first foreigner to come up this building. 99.9% of people who come past these buildings would not know that these buildings were abandoned. I thought, right, I've got to find out a way to get into those because those look interesting. 特别小线，就是因为 that is a very deep hole. This is right in central Beijing. This is right on top of Dongjimen Station, which is a terminal station, which is a massive station. So I was coming past here on my scooter or walking past here. The first time I came up here, there was nothing up here. It was untouched. There was no graffiti. Nobody had been here. This place wasn't famous at all. So we have to go up about 36 stories.
I met Brin through the WeChat group Burbex that he created and organized, and I started follow him and follow what he was doing. I liked what was I was interested in what he was doing, so we meet, and this really friendly guy, and we have a lot of fun.
Wow, look at the way those rooftops full with water in it. That's really beautiful. I've not been on this before. Come on. This is stable, look. No, I'm over the pipe. Like, I just cannot. It's all stable. A very particular phenomenon that you'll find in Chinese cities, especially in Beijing, is that buildings which are maybe 70, 80, maybe even 90% complete, which are abandoned. And this building is probably like 75% complete. If you look at this building, it's actually got glass facades around the sides. That if a very tall building like this is abandoned during construction, they have to cover it up with glass, so that it actually looks complete. That was never opened. Also, there's 2 skyscrapers. There's a lot of office space, a lot of residential space. These skyscrapers go up to about 40 floors, but then there's a lot of space underground as well, so they've got about 4 or 5 floors underground. From about 2000 to about 2010, maybe even earlier, everybody was rushing to invest in property in China. They were just throwing money at all of these investments. This place is worth billions of yuan. Took her through all of these buildings so that she could investigate the company that built them. It's crazy how much space is wasted just in this area. Yeah. You can look around the city, you can see success in those buildings, but there were a lot of failures at the same time. Maybe it's up to people like me, Germana, to tell people that there's a secret in this building, that there's something behind that glass, there's something behind the facade. I like doing urbex, so basically urban exploration, first of all because I'm an architect, so I like building and I like to see the city from another point of view. You can see just what the people allow you to see, and you can see the city, how everybody look at it. So if you want to see something that is hidden and you have to go in an abandoned building, if it's a treasure that just few people know, that's why I like. So I start basically because I'm interested in see nice spot and nice skylight. The reason a lot of foreigners come to visit China, come to visit Beijing, is they want to see the old Beijing, see the old hutongs, they want to see the old buildings. They want to see things which have fallen down. Maybe the reason that urban exploration, urbex, is becoming so popular in Beijing is that people actually want to go and see what is the old side of Beijing. They want to see what's on the other side of that modernism. This is Morgan, right? Morgan's like... Being an urban explorer, I've probably seen a lot more graffiti in Beijing than other people would. And at the same time, people contact me and say, I want to find an old building where I can paint. Can you take me along? Earlier, I was feeling pretty depressed and lonely when I first came here. And I'd go to lots of abandoned buildings. And I was practicing spraying everywhere. And I was practicing spraying zombies. There's his teeth. The Brin zombie's always screaming because, you know, when I was feeling depressed, I used to go into an abandoned building and I would scream, "Ah!" I'll put a spray can in somebody's hand and say, paint. And they'll say, but I've never done it before. I'm like, don't worry about it. Just make a mark. Do something. Brin zombie's got red eyes. Sometimes it feels like this city is very boring. It has no face. It's a faceless city. So go out and make a mark on the city. Make your own mark on the city.
They're beautiful just the first day and then they're gone. Why did you waste money on that? Just offer me a dinner instead. I like painting flowers. I started my double degree program at Tsinghua in September, and after a few months that I study very every day from morning to evening, I get bored from my work and I want to discover the city. When I do that, I feel like to be a child again, and I feel like I don't know, I'm in Disney World and I just look nice things that I never find. I never do it in Italy because I never get that stress. Tsinghua require very high standard of work, so they expect that you work a lot. So I was a little bit more stressed, and I want to do something, and Beijing is so big and there is so many things abandoned, so yeah, it's good things. Definitely the most impressive person that I've brought here is Germana. One of the reasons I like to do it, urbex, urban exploration, is that it pushes my limits a little bit. It pushes me out of my comfort zone. When people contact me, it's because they want me to take them out of their comfort zone. When I brought her here, she motivated me to do things that I would not normally do. She's taken me to the top of this building, which I hadn't really done before, and I've walked around up here. Sometimes she does crazy things which scare the shit out of me, you know, like I see her do things and I think I might shit my pants. That's made me a little bit braver, so that's why I like bringing Germana in. She's one of the coolest people I know, I think. I like feel the wind on the top. I like look down and like see how short can be the life. Like you can just step down and it's gone. So after that you appreciate more what you have, because you know, I'm lucky. I never have any sickness. I never get cancer, or you know, a lot of this shit that people have. So sometimes I want just to remember myself that life can be short and you have to enjoy.
When I came back to China in 2013, 2014, I was very depressed. It felt like I was hollow inside, and that's why I was looking for places like this, because a building like this is actually kind of hollow as well. It feels like the building and myself become the same thing, and that's why I'm always going looking for old buildings like this. It's a good cure for depression, I think. It really starts to build yourself up again. And you know, this building's come back to life, and I've come back to life. I have lots of places on my website that people can visit, but this is the #1 place they all want to visit. And I think that I've really given a new life to this building. Before my birthday, right, I came here and you can see where I painted on the windows. So originally they said 3URBEX, my website. But I guess the security came and washed it all off. It took me maybe 2 hours to paint this. I have no idea what they could do with these buildings. No idea at all. I can imagine in 20 years, these buildings will still be here, but they will just be in complete ruins. And in fact, I would like to see that. I would come back in 20 years and take a look at that. I don't know. We'd just wait and see.